Welcome back, guys, to another kind of special video. It's different, but it's not, right? So in the past, I've shown you guys kind of listed out what I'm reading in the month. So we're gonna do kind of the same thing. So this is everything I'm reading in the month of April, but we're gonna walk around my room and kind of pick it off the shelf. Maybe I can talk about it like that, and then after we'll show the art. So stick with me here, trying out a new thing. Got a new camera as well. So first thing, dude, we're heading over to the Omnibus, the DC Omnibus shelf. And I felt like reading some Batman and Robin, dude. So I've got this Batman and Robin by Peter J. Tomasi and Patrick Gleason omnibus. Of course, that's kind of pairing with the Superman omnibus that they did. So I've read that in the past, really enjoyed it. I want to read some Super Sun stuff next up, but I think you got to read the Batman and Robin run first. So that's what we're going to be reading, the Batman and Robin as my omnibus of the month. Next up, you guys know I'm trying to read like a ton of the Daniel Warren Johnson stuff, right? So last year I had a ton of fun reading Wonder Woman Dead Earth. I read Murder Falcon, that was great. I think for this month, for the month of April, I felt like reading Space Mullet. So I believe this is Daniel Warren Johnson's like first, first big series that he was known for coming out of Image Comics. So Space Mullet, that should be pretty good. So back in the day, The Road was my favorite book of all time. I really loved it. Obviously the writers got some I don't even know too much about it. I guess he's a terrible person, so we're not gonna say his name, whatever. But The Road was one of my favorite books of all time. So we're gonna read the graphic novel adaptation by Manuel Larsenet. So I've heard this is really good, and flipping through, I mean, the artwork looks really, really good too. Let me try to find a good, like, yeah, man, like that's like right up my alley. So The Road, one of my favorite bodies of work when I was a kid. Excited to check out this graphic novel adaptation. And then you guys know me, I'm always trying to read some Ed Brubaker stuff. I think that we're gonna go for Criminal, the deluxe edition, volume number 2. So have not read this yet. You guys see it sealed. Been reading a ton of other stuff, kind of putting their Criminal series on the side. But yeah, it's time to get back to it, man. Let's start reading Criminal, deluxe edition number 2. So as you guys saw, this is what I'm gonna read in the month of April. Did I choose too many things? Am I way in over my head? I have no idea, dude. But let me show you guys some of the art on some of the stuff that I chose. So the first thing up was that Batman and Robin omnibus. So I'm a big fan of the Superman omnibus, like I was saying. I really enjoyed reading that. It was kind of like, bite-sized, like 2 or 3 issue kind of adventures for Superboy, or Superman and his son John Kent. So in this, man, I'm really excited getting some Damian Wayne and Robin relationship, because that's something that I quite like in the comics. Like, I think if a writer can get that relationship really well, you're in for a good time. So yeah, man, Patrick Gleason, Peter J. Tomasi. Really excited about this. The big boy omnibus. It's got like 1,000 pages, so maybe in over my head, but we'll see. The Superman one read really fast. Like, it read really quickly. You kind of just tear through those 2 or 3 issue arcs. So yeah, man, excited about this. Batman and Robin, Peter J. Tomasi, giant omnibus there. The deluxe edition of the month. You guys know me, man. You guys know me. We're going with Criminal, deluxe edition number 2. Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips. Huge fan of the first deluxe edition, but it's been a long time since I read it, man. I will be honest. This is kind of like, I say it all the time, it's like my desert island reading, dude. Like, I don't need to read everything Ed Brubaker. I read it every now and then, dude. And I know I always love it. So this is Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips. Their epic, critically acclaimed crime series. You guys know all about Criminal. I don't need to talk about it too much, but just to show you guys a little bit of the art. Got that dark, inky, noir kind of style that I love, dude. So really excited about this. Criminal deluxe edition number 2, continuing the series, and then I got one more left for Criminal, but a ton of other Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips stuff yet to read, dude. It's awesome. It's the greatest. So the next thing up, kind of a different sort of format, different right here. We got The Road, a graphic novel adaptation by Manuel Larsenet. So I showed you guys a little bit of the art, but I didn't do a good job. So I'll show you guys again. This art style is just fantastic. I was flipping through this at the bookstore. It caught my eye because I know The Road is one of my favorite books as a kid, like I was saying. And this just looks really, really gruesome, really graphic. I really like kind of the darkness, the almost like monotone kind of use of color. So yeah, man, excited about this. The Road, for those that don't know, really, really tragic kind of story, post-apocalyptic, father and son crossing the wasteland. So really like the movie too, Viggo Mortensen, good movie there as well. The trade paperback of the month, we're going with Space Mullet, dude. Daniel Warren Johnson. Of course, this is his Image comic series that maybe started it all, you could say. So we got Space Mullet. And yeah, dude, this is really cool. So it's got, Daniel Warren Johnson's classic kind of art style. But, it's obviously just way different than later on stuff. I mean, it's not more simple, but it's less bombastic, you know what I mean? So yeah, dude, I love the use of like the blue, black, and white. That's really cool. So yeah, if you can pull that off, dude, like the use of tri-colors like that, really cool stuff. Don't know too much about this series. It seems sci-fi, right? This protagonist seems kind of like a doofy derpy kind of guy, but he's got like a space crew behind him. So excited about it, man. Let's check it out. Space Mullet. So that's what we got for what I'm reading in the month of April. That's what we got, dude. Nice big old stack of comic books. As always, let me know what you guys are planning on reading this month. I'd be curious to know. But thank you guys for watching and read more comics.